Aloha, I'm Congressman Charles DeJoux. 90 days ago, I earned the privilege of serving the people of Hawaii's 1st Congressional District. Of course, it didn't take me nearly that long to figure out that Washington does a lot more talking than listening, and a lot more spending than saving. For every problem facing our nation, the answer from Washington has been to spend, and if that doesn't work, spend some more. The current administration in Washington told us that borrowing and spending billions would create jobs immediately and keep unemployment from exceeding 8%. They were wrong. Instead, we lost millions of jobs and unemployment remains near 10%. No price tag has been too high for Washington, and now we're all paying the price. Altogether, we now owe more than $43,000 for each man, woman, and child in the United States. That is a frightening number. Even more frightening is the fact that the current administration in Washington intends to use this fiscal crisis to impose job-killing tax hikes on families and small businesses. But we will not fix the deficit until we cut spending and have real economic growth. And we will not have real economic growth if we keep raising taxes on small businesses. According to the nonpartisan Joint Tax Committee, Congress's official tax scorekeeper, half of small business income in America will face higher taxes under the president's plan. If we keep spending too much, borrowing too much, and taxing too much, if we keep doing the same things, we're going to get the same dismal results. It's time to change direction. It's time to listen. All throughout this month, Republicans have been meeting with our constituents to hear their concerns. These town hall meetings are part of our America Speaking Out project, which gives Americans a megaphone to make their voices heard and share their solutions for turning things around. To participate in this nationwide effort, all you have to do is log on to americaspeakingout.com, post an idea of your own, or comment and vote on someone else's. As we speak, thousands of ideas are percolating on America Speaking Out. As part of this national conversation, Republicans have proposed better solutions to provide the fiscal discipline economists say is needed to get Americans working again. Led by Congressman Paul Ryan and Jim Hensarling, Republicans on the House Budget Committee, a panel on which I serve, have identified more than $1.3 trillion in Washington spending we can cut right now. From canceling unspent stimulus funds and TARP bailout money to freezing government pay and government hiring. These common sense proposals recognize that what our economy needs is more private sector jobs, not more public sector programs. Of course, this is just a start. Much more needs to be done to make sure Washington has gone on its last spending spree. But these are steps we can take right now to demonstrate to taxpayers at home and allies abroad that America is serious about getting its fiscal house in order. When Congress returns in September, Speaker Pelosi should bring our $1.3 trillion in proposed spending cuts to the floor for immediate consideration. Even if the powers that be in Washington do not support less government and less spending, they should at least provide those of us who do with a chance to give the American people the common sense fiscal discipline they are demanding. Visit americaspeakingout.com to learn more and have your say. And may God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America. Aloha and mahalo.